gets going, they will find some kind of way to make some balls. So she's breaking from the, she had a bridge on the table, and Kojaeva broke from the short rail, and she had success with it. So that's one first information that we have. Oh, that's a push out.
I was just going to get that back all day long. That was a bad push out from Kojaeva. Sylvia says,
yeah,
no thank you, I don't want anything to do with this one.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to glue the cue ball on the short rail, leaving as the one ball is blocked by the 9, but she touched the 6 and went behind the 2. Yeah, this route is okay. I don't know if yeah, oof, that was a good try, good attempt.
Just widened out, didn't it, off the second rail there. That'll be the new cloth. And while we're talking about cloth, it is the Predator Arcadia cloth on the brand new Predator Arc tables, which are getting rave reviews. And we're using the Predator Arcos 2 balls as well. So it's a full house for Predator on the equipment. Coming to you live from the Gandia Palace Hotel and Conference Centre.
We have both of these women have really flawless strokes with big length and good rhythm, and it's really a pleasure to watch.
It's gone wrong. It's going to be a good chance here for Kojaeva, 3 in the side pocket.
Yeah, she tried to leave the cue ball around the middle of the short rail up table, but it came off and slides the long rail, and then she couldn't use the 6 ball as a blocker, leaving an opportunity to Kojaeva.
She's looking a little bit hot out there in the arena. The pressure is on, and I think it might be a good idea if she just maybe slowed the pace down just a little bit, Sylvia, at the beginning of this match, just to play herself in. You know, there's no rush, there's plenty of time. But of course, if it is the first time you're playing with shot clock, I'm sure it's not, but if it is, you know, it can be a little bit panicky. Saw the beautiful butt of the cue there of Kojaeva. Very, very nice cue. Very posh cue it was as well, Benjamin. I didn't see what it was, did you? Was it an icon?
No, I think it was a poison, actually, which is a Predator conception, I would say. And but I'm wondering, I saw she has like 4 cues in her corner, so I think I recognize all Predator cues except her playing cue. But poison, of course, is also by Predator, so. Yeah, and I love the movement of the wrists of that Spanish woman. She really opened up like the old style. Maybe, of course, you know him, the legend, Rafael Martinez. It makes me think about him, actually.
Yeah, and that makes me think about me, that. When I see that miss, that's the kind of ball I miss. So, a good chance to take the lead there. Unfortunately, she's missed the 7 now. This is a little bit awkward because it's so deep in the jaws there.
Yeah,
She will need to
definitely.
swerve it as well a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe she can get to it. Yeah, just a little row
ooh,
first. Oh, just enough.
that was close.
Just, just enough is good enough. Now I saw her practicing these kind of shots when she was warming up earlier on. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. Just has to make the ball.
Yeah, the thing is, you have to use the right speed because you don't want to slam it, and so you really have to stay down on this shot and just pocket it, going short and long rail to have a straight in 9 ball. But it's not easy to control the speed of the stroke to pocket this ball. You just have to roll it. Yeah, I was guessing she's gonna do that because she doesn't like the slow pace. So that's a good choice because she knows what she likes and she went for it like 100%. So that's a good choice.
Well, there's no chance of it rolling off, that's for sure. Let's leave it at that, I think. So some great potting here from the Belgian.
Yeah, this is high risk because the harder you shoot, the smaller the pockets, but still okay.
Yeah, and talking of pocket size, 4¼ inch, I believe, we're playing on. And so much great pull to come over the next 13 days. Now, I heard from a little friend of mine, Benjamin, that you're not going to be with us for the last 2 days of this particular tournament. Are you going to play somewhere? Are you playing the Euro Tour this year? Tell us a little bit about what
Yeah,
you're up to
exactly.
recently.
Exactly. I'm going to Spain. I'm going there to play the Euro Tour. So I think it starts on December 4th, I believe. So I had to leave on, maybe I will leave on 2nd or 3rd. And that's why I'm not with you for the whole week, but until Sunday.
Well, you might not be with us in the booth, but who knows? You might still be on the stream at some point. Let's hope for that.
Yeah. So please be kind if you had to be in the booth and me playing in the arena, Mark. Please.
You know me, you know me.
That was a great attempt. She really tried to create distance and using the two balls, the 2 and the 4 as blockers, but she hit the one ball a little bit too thick, and so the cue ball path wasn't meant to be behind the 2-4. Long tough shot though. Better.
Similar idea.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. Just caught the 4 ball, flicked it in. A little bit unlucky, but it always looked as if it was going to be close anyway. But just scraping off that 4 ball. Ball in hand for the Spaniard.
Yeah, you really want to be straight to play the 2-4 combination to stay on the 4, on the 2, excuse me. So yeah, that's pretty good, but she has to cue above the 3 and the distance is a little bit, should be okay, but you really want to control the 2 there. Yeah, that was the problem. If you hit the 4 ball slightly on the side, then the 2 ball will come to the short rail. That was the danger.
If anything, wanted to catch the other side of the 4, didn't she? But she's done well. Played it very, very well.
Yeah.
Now, does this 3 pass? No, it doesn't.
No,
So
don't
it's just a
think so.
safety. Send it around the angles.
That was really a good attempt.
Yeah, just underhit
That
the
was
cue
the shot.
slightly.
Yeah.
Shows she's thinking clear though. Apparently there was a little bit of a problem, guys, with sound at the beginning, but we should be up and running now. All should be okay. So apologies for that. Hope you didn't miss Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White, too much. We have been talking away, but nobody was listening. Story of my life, Ben.
We already
Almost.
said some interesting things, but we should be able to continue this way. So that's great.
All my jokes went unheard, which is a shame, Benjamin. I've told 3 so far and they never heard any of them. Lucky, lucky viewers.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Needs it to hold up. Well, straight in the corner, hold the cue ball for the 6. This is a good chance.
Yeah, and that was a good shot on the 3, because if the cue ball would have stopped a little bit earlier, then she could have pocketed on the side. So she uses the right line. She missed the pot, but the shape on from the 3 to the 5 was really good.
I think I might have just remembered Diana's sister. Is it Camilla?
Yeah, I think it's Camilla.
Camilla, that's the one. The Dark Angel, as she's known. It's a bit of a spooky nickname, isn't it? A bit like the Black Widow. So this to get on the hill in this opening set. Best of 3 sets, remember, raises to 4.
Yeah, the thing is, the tables are fast. Obviously, the cloth is new, and players with big strokes like this, they struggle with the speed a lot, because it's really tough to control the last backswing and the speed of the cue ball. So there on the 7 ball, I think she wanted to play it really softer, but as she accelerates a lot on her last backswing, when she hits the cue ball, it's really difficult to control the speed when you accelerate that much.
Yeah, I agree. The slower the backswing, the easier it is to judge the pace going forwards. Beautiful view here of the backhand opening up on the backswing.
And
Has
you
quite
see,
a bit of a
really,
quick stroke. Bit of a
yeah,
quick
that's
stroke,
it.
I think, Benjamin.
Yeah, definitely, and that's always her last backswing and foreswing. She accelerates a lot, so this is pretty dangerous, and you struggle controlling the speed, especially on new cloth and new balls conditions like this.
Yeah, and she certainly judged the pace well to get from that 9 to that 10. That was a terrific shot to get herself on the hill. Let's go to the scoreboards for you guys. Zhang Muan going very, very well. She's on the hill also. 3-2 up against Anna Mazarina. Shasha Liu doing what Shasha does. She's 3-1 up against Astrid Santos. Now, feature match on table 2. Linnea Hallström 3-1 up against Germany's Yvonne Ullmann-Hiebler. Julian Schurman is 2-2 with Hydrid Goldberg. Monika Zalbeck from Poland is 2-2 also with Tara Verhassen. Back to this one. Be able to break off then on the hill. Ball in the side. Good break. That's the ball you're trying to make, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was thinking about the other matches that you mentioned. You mentioned the girl from Sweden, Linnea, and she has. You certainly will have the opportunity to witness it on the live stream, but she has one of the powerful breaks I've ever saw. It's crazy how powerful is her break. It's really spectacular.
I had the chance to interview Linnea in, where was it? It was in Klagenfurt, that's right, at Jasmine Ocean's hometown. And Linnea was saying how her absolute idol is Jasmine, and she would love to have her break. So from what you've just said, it sounds like she's got a pretty good break. Jasmine, not a bad one to follow.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to see her in the European Championships last year in Estonia, and I mean it was crazy. Her power was crazy. Because it's actually you don't need that much power or strength to break the balls hard. What you need most is the timing. So this is all about timing.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's brute force and strength, but it's not at all. It's how fast that cue is accelerating through the cue ball as you make the break.
Yeah, and also as the energy goes straight forward and not up, like you if you really have compression into the cue ball, then you have that pop that we all know, and this is what you look for. If you watch, if you look at, for example, Shane or even Gorst, they really have that big pop on the cue ball when they break from the bridge, from the table, and the compression into the cue ball is amazing.
How did I know you were going to mention the two best breakers in the world probably at the moment? Catchy's certainly up there as well. Catchy is more, well, I would say Catchy is more brute force than any of the others you mentioned. I believe he has got the hardest break of the three. Maybe not the most accurate, would that be fair to say, but pretty powerful as well, Eklund Catchy.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned, Catchy's break is really amazing when we talk about the 9-ball break, even from the inside the box or even outside the box. I remember playing him in the Euro Tour, and he was breaking from the side rail, and it was crazy. I think it's the most powerful break I've ever saw. It was crazy.
Even more than Jeffrey DeLuna. That's a statement.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Probably one of the most powerful, but the one of Catchy is really controlled. This is what is impressive. Sometimes the Luna loses control because of too much power.
Sometimes his head goes through the ceiling as well. Well,
Yeah.
and that's a win. We are playing Pro Billiard Series rules. Early tens do count. So we're going to be at 3-3, are we? Or is it 3-2?
A great combination, though, from the Spaniard here.
Yeah, just going back to Catchy for a moment. He will be in action, of course, in the men's open, but also in the doubles, and he's up playing with Wei Chu Chen, which I'm really looking forward to. A few other couples in that. Daniel Maciel is up with Amber Chen, Alex Kazakis and Kelly Fisher, the reigning champions, up against... Sorry, not up against, I haven't seen the draw yet, I beg your pardon. Pia Filler, once again playing with Dennis Grabet. Chao Che Yu, Wojtek Shevchik. Well, what a team that is as well. There's some really good combinations in the doubles.
Yeah, lots of fun, but also big competition there with big couples. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, and big money as well. There's 40,000 on offer in the doubles. And just to fill you in with the details on this particular tournament, the Women's Open, first place is 22.5 grand, second 13,125, third and fourth 6,565, fifth through eighth 3,280, and ninth through 16th 1,645. Entry fee was just 295, so there's a good chance to make your money back and a little bit of profit as well, maybe, Benjamin.
Yeah, that's great payouts. And remember, it's double elimination till last 16. So you have 2 chances at the table. And if you reach last 16, you're in the money. So, yeah, those are really great events, great conditions.
I'm in the money, I'm in the money. I always think of that song when I hear In the Money. So I think she can just, just draw back between the 2 and the 6 here?
Yeah, it's dangerous
angle
because of the side pocket, but yes. That's it. That's great. Because now she creates the angle on the 2 to go to the 3. So this is where you want to use stun to the long rail and cross the table for the 3 on the other long rail. You see that how she accelerates on the last stroke, as we were talking about Fedorborst earlier, and this is one of the reasons why he's probably the best player in the world right now, is because he really controlled that last backswing really nice. Even if he has a big stroke, everything is under control, and it's so tough to do.
I've got to disagree with you on something there. I believe Aloysius Japp is the best player in the world at the moment. I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
Just snapped off the International Open, 3rd time in a row. He won the 10-ball Bigfoot as well, plus 5
Wow.
or 4 other tournaments as well this year so far. So he's really, really on fire.
Yeah.
Fedor-Gorst, I get I'm with you totally on his stroke, and his technique is absolutely second to none. But I think Aloysius Japp is the man in form at the moment, the best player in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
And of course, 2-time Pro Billiard Series winner. Michigan, he's got a habit of retaining titles, Aloysius Japp.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those are really crazy achievements. He won, like, maybe, as you said, 5 majors this year, which is crazy considering the game it is, and the variations, and how can I say, the luck involved, like 10 to 15%. So this is crazy.
Yeah, and I read a great post on Facebook from more than one person that was actually there at the event, and they noticed all week long Aloysius Japp was practicing till about 2 a.m. in the morning. Matches didn't start until noon, and he was the only person in the arena practicing at 2 a.m. in the morning. So it just shows you it's not just talent, it's hard work. These players don't just come out and perform, by chance. There's lots and lots of work that goes unnoticed or noticed on this occasion. So nothing but respect for Aloysius. Terrific guy, terrific player.
Yeah, it's like every sport, Mark. There are no shortcuts. You always have to put the work and the hours into it to reach greatness. So.
Yeah, talent is nothing without hard work, and this young lady, all her workouts are paying off right now. This is for the first set. I think she's been slightly the better player, so it's a fair scoreline. Sylvia will be a little bit disappointed as she sits in a chair, but this has been good stuff from the Belgian, and players are allowed to take a timeout in between sets if they want to, but it looks like they're both stopping still. Referee just explaining that to them. I think you're welcome to a break, and yes, a timeout is coming. So Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White, we will be back with all the action as soon as the players are back. Welcome back to the Gandia Palace Hotel here in Valencia in Spain. We're playing the Little Monster Women's International Open. It's round one. First set has just gone to Diana Kodieva. It will be Silvia Lopez-Fiebler to break off in set number 2, race to 4. Needs to win this set to take it to deciding set. I'm Mark White, and with me in the booth, all the way from France, Benjamin Belhassan. Bonjour, Benjamin.
Bonjour, Mark. And yeah, Kojeva won the first set there. And you see the Spaniard moves a little bit the spot where she breaks from. And she had success pocketing the one on the side. So as I told you earlier, small modifications and adjustments to the tables and the equipment are what it is about here, especially on the break.
Just see a glimpse of Linnea there set in the background. She won the first set against Yvonne Ullmann-Hebler. She didn't want that. Good shot on the 2-ball. Was hoping to have a shot at this red 3. She's going to have to kick it, well, ideally 2 rails really, send it away, stick the cue ball where the red is, send the red down this end of the table, hopefully get a hook. Well, she could be going all in to make it.
It's really tough to judge when you have to hit the first rail so close. It's really tough to adjust, especially on new ball, new cloth.
What's the problems ahead of Diana here then, Benjamin? What's the plan?
Yeah, the thing is she has lots of blockers, the 6, the 8, the 10, on her way to the 4-ball, so she has to, yeah, that was the problem. I would have gone myself the other way, sliding along the left side rail. And she went cross, short, long, short, and lots of blockers were there.
Short, long, short. The short cue is out now. That's the rush.
Yeah, the pink one.
And that's the problem. Yes, the problem with the jump shot, isn't it? If you don't land it where you mean to land it, you can easily send a ball or both balls off the table. So a second bite at the cherry for Silvia Fiebler.
Yeah, so the 7-ball is only passing on the top right, so she has to make sure that she has the right angle on the 6. Yeah, and that's pretty good because she's not frozen on the rail. To go stun with the touch of right, to go to the long rail and catch the line of the 7. Oh, maybe it goes.
Does go. Might go, unless she was playing for it in the side. We'll soon know, Benjamin. Looks like she's going for the corner. Oh, she's banking it.
It's not going. Yeah, I think she was playing here she was playing it in the side.
Oh, that's a little bit unlucky. She's left a very, very makeable combo for Diana Kodieva. She's called the 8 already.
Yeah, but the thing is, remember where the 7-ball was. She wanted to play on the side, but then the problem is you really have to go deep into the short rail with the cue ball to be on the right side of the 7, because the 8-ball was up table. So I think that wasn't a good choice to play the 7-ball on the side on this pattern.
Another mistake then from the Spaniard. Lets the young Belgian in with a chance to start this second set where she left off in the first. Can't see her missing this 10 ball for the opening rack in this second set. Slams it in.
Yeah. She's really stroking the balls really good.
Jolene Sherman has taken the opening set against Hydrid Goldberg from the United States, as we look at a very forlorn looking Spaniard, just focusing, staying focused. You know, this we've seen so many times, haven't we, in this format where, you know, you lose the first set, but you're always in it until that last ball goes down, especially in this format and with winner breaks as well.
Yeah, definitely.
There's the Arcos 2 balls about to be smashed open. No joy.
Don't
and
think
she's left an opening.
Yeah.
That was nicely played, wasn't it, Benjamin? If she missed, oh, I thought she'd played it perfect for a second. Got the line perfect, just got the pace a little bit strong, little bit unlucky.
And remember also it's the first round, so the first round is always on the new tournament, and also the shot clock. It's really tough to be there in the arena battling when you're not used to it.
Wow. How's that for... She tried the 7. We call it a cocked hat double. But what a brilliant...
This is highlights for sure, Mark.
Absolutely brilliant. Oh, 100%.
That would be maybe one of the shot of the festival already. She hit it so pure. This is a kind of two-way shot here. She tried to bank the 3 and knowing that if she makes it, then she will have the 4, and if she doesn't make it, then she will create distance, even snooker, what she did. So that's a smart shot.
It's not often you see an all-wood jump cue these days, is it?
Yeah. So what do we have here? Maybe the stop shot would not give her something good. She definitely want to have the right angle on the 4 ball to get on the 5.
Just a bit awkward now, isn't it? A little bit too much angle maybe. Would have liked to have just stunned follow this a little bit. Has to be careful of the 8 and the 9.
Perfect.
Oh, she's okay.
Kind of stun here. Kind of stun follow. Great shot there, catching the line of the 6 in the side. And now she has to decide if she wants to be straight in on the 7 ball to pocket the 8 ball on the top left. Or she's looking at it right now if the 8 ball passes into the side, so that she needs angle on the 7 ball. This is the decision first. Yeah, she will play the 8 ball on the side. Taking a little bit more time here. Settle down. More and more.
Yeah, I like that. Taking time at the right time. These last 4 balls crucial. I've seen many people run to the 7 or the 8 and then come a cropper. Now can she just draw off this and nudge it a little bit? Nudge it towards the corner maybe? Oh, it's gone slightly wrong.
Yeah, this is the reason why I would have preferred myself to be straight on the 7 ball and pocket the 8 ball on the top left, avoiding to touch the 9. This is personal preference. Good shot there. Great.
Very good. Very confident
Great
shot.
recovery. Yeah. Tough shot though. She went a little bit too far. Blind pocket. She chose maybe not to roll it, like stun it. Yeah, like that. That's her style.
Yeah, very good finish considering the 9 ball and the 10 ball were very missable.
Yeah.
So whenever we do these tournaments, I always do a little bit of research of where we are. So I've got a few facts on Gandia in Valencia, which I will be giving you from time to time. The city, 61 square kilometres, population of 81,000, and it's well known for its long white sandy beaches and its lively nightlife. Going from the centre again, trying to make one of the balls from behind. Third ball, a little bit short pace. 3 ball maybe? No.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the pros start to use the side rail to break, just like it used to be in 9 ball, because you consistently, when you break from the side rails, you consistently make the 1 on the side. And so from the other Pro Billiard series I saw, the side rail is the option of the pros that are used to those tournaments. So we'll see later.
Yeah, there's a good chance of making the 1 and the 3 here. I'm sure she'll call the 3. Make sure she's got position on the 9 just in case. Yeah, didn't really play that very well. A little bit inaccurate. Not sure it still goes or not, Ben.
Yeah, from here it's tough to say. It's really thin. Yeah.
Couldn't really do much with the cue ball there. Was just trusting to luck. Knew she was going to be cannoning into other balls. So the jump cue is out again. The pink one, the raising money for Cancer Research Month on Predator.
Now, I remember that.
Oh, she's
I
got
remember.
it.
Did you see how she jumped that ball over that ball? She didn't put her hand on the table. Her hand was in the air. Actually, did you see that?
Yeah, maybe because it was a little bit hard to reach. Do you think, Benjamin?
No, I think
Could
it's
that
her
be?
style. I think it's her way to jump over balls.
She
I
didn't
don't
do
know.
that the first time though. She didn't jump the
Yeah, you're
first
right.
ball with
Yeah,
one
that's
hand.
true.
Oh, look at that. That's a bad mistake there from Sylvia. What have you done, Sylvia? You've let your opponent back in straight away, unfortunately. Just things not going her way just yet. But remember, it's double elimination, and I'm not saying this one is over by any means yet. But the way it's going, she's just not taking her chances at the moment, the Spaniard. Maybe some added pressure on her as well, being in her home country. There's always that to consider.
Yeah. And she played a couple of good shots and good runouts in the first set, and then from there on she started making one mistakes, and then the spiral came. One mistakes leads to another, and it's really tough mentally to stop that spiral.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, she's not afraid to get the bridge out. Does have a snooker background, as you said earlier on, and she feels quite comfortable. Oh, where's the cue ball gone? I think Shorty's going to be out again. Maybe not this time. No, can't reach it. So would you go 2 rails here, Ben, and snick
Yeah,
it in, or 1?
yeah, it depends. I don't think she can go. Yeah, maybe she can go short and long, but then I think the big like the big line would be to go on the long rail, but the right long rail, to go 2 rails, but the other way, because there you really have to cut it. Yeah, and you have really good chances to leave that shot. If you hit that side of the
Yeah.
7 ball. So
So
yeah.
a
Anyway,
reprieve.
it was really a tough spot anyway. So she made a pretty good hit there.
A little bit short of pace there. Would have liked to have been more or less straight in on this 8 ball into the side. She's going to have to use a rail now. Has to get the pace right. Doesn't want to overhit it. Or underhit it. So just a little bit more work to do. Maybe 3 rails around.
And what is interesting here is if you look at her last backstroke, she has a really good rhythm on the last backstroke. She's going like load. You see, she loads and launch the cue. It's not. She really controlled the pace of the last foreswing, which is really great. This is yeah, it's really interesting to analyze different parts of the stroke, which one is solid and which one needs to need improvements. And definitely the Spaniard has a good last foreswing. And regarding the last foreswing of Kojeva, she maybe need to slow down a little bit that pace to control a little bit better things.
Referee Zane from New Zealand. New Zealand Zane giving the cue ball to the Spaniard to break off 2-1 down in this second set and lost the first set. A must win one here. Made a ball in the side, which is good. She has a look at the 1 ball. Good attempt this. Pace looks very good. Nice shot from Sylvia there. Called the corner just in case. You might as well call something
Yeah, this
If you
is
do
the
make a ball,
situation where you, you really want to clip the one ball and separate the ball to use the blockers like 6, 7, and 10. She hit it a little bit too hard, but this is kind of situation when you actually can reverse the rack to your advantage if you hit the right side of the one ball. So that's a good shot to practice.
yeah, players when they're getting out of these hooks are trying to hit a particular part of the object ball, not just hit it. They're trying to play an aggressive safety shot instead of just a kind of a passive one. Now, has she gone too far on her first shot? Might just be okay. Well, we can't get much of a better close-up than that. Just hurried it again, though, I think, Ben.
Yeah, this is tough. She played a really great safety shot to get ball in hand, and she went a little bit too far on the one. It's really the mental side of the game is really interesting because you really want to be ready whatever happens, and it's not easy. I think the mental skills are some of the skills that player really want to work on a lot
Well, what a
because you
shot
really need
this
to
is.
be.
What
Yeah,
a shot this is. Absolutely brilliant. Used all her cue power that she possesses. Drew between the 7 and the 8 absolutely perfectly. And has finished very nicely on this purple 4 as well. So great positional shot there from the Belgian.
so now she will have to take the 7 ball from there because she's pretty straight on the 6. So even if she can stun it so that she will not be frozen on the rear, she, she will have to take a tough 7 ball from there. Yeah, good shot. Wow, she stunned it like crazy.
Yeah, stole a bit of angle. That cue power again proving to be a very, very valuable weapon.
Yeah, good shot
This is to
again
get
there
on
on
the
the
hill.
7 ball.
This is to get on the hill in the second set. Having won the first one 4-2, she will lead 3-1 at the conclusion of this rack. Should she make this straightforward 10, of course she will. So 3-1 it is on the hill. Yvonne Ullmann-Hiebler is making a comeback. She lost the first set, but she's 2-1 up in the second. Jolene Sherman is 1-1 in their second set after winning the first set over Hydrid Goldberg. Talking of Hydrid, that's a bit of hydration for the young lady from Belgium. Tara Verharen from the Netherlands has lost the first set to Polish Monika Zarbek, and it's Monika in control of the second one, 1-0 as well. Yeah, it's a tough day at the office for that young lady there. Bit of body movement there, didn't catch them great, but made a ball. I think it was the 4-railer went round.
Yeah, it was the 4-railer. Tough shot on the 1 though. The thing is, you really need to use the right speed there if you want to get on the 2. Yeah, that was the speed I was talking about, but the shot was really hard. She got a little bit of a roll there because she glued the 2 ball into the 5-6, which is going to make the work of the Spaniard a lot tougher. Even if maybe it passes in the right side pocket. Yeah, she's gone too far there. I think she wanted to play safe behind the 5-6. Big shot here on the 2, because you have to zigzag the cue ball to reach the 4 on the top right. So this is really precise on the tip position, because you want to avoid side pockets, the 9 and the 6 also on the way back. Wow, that was a great shot. She didn't avoid the 6 ball on the way back though, but still a great shot.
Yeah, very good attempt. Pace was good, the line just off slightly, catching the 6 ball as you said. It was a difficult shot to manufacture. Could still go for this in the corner. I know Sky Woodward would.
Yeah, it was really a tough shot. I think I would have banked this one towards the top left corner and tried to send the cue ball in the middle of the short rail using the 5, 6 and 10 and 9 as blockers. Kind of two-way shot there.
We have
but she got away with it.
We have our first result of the day. Zhang Muan, great talent from China, won in straight sets 2-0 over Anna Mazhirina.
Oh, great shot there! Wow. I wasn't sure she saw everything of the 4 ball to make it, but what a shot.
Thanks to our other sponsors, Yalin and Samsung TV Plus, of course, Kamui. Our long-time sponsors, thank you so much, guys. Means we can bring all this nice free pool to the viewers, Benjamin. They don't have to pay a peseta. Well, it used to be many years ago, used to be the currency, of course, the peseta in Spain. Yeah. Not anymore. It's the euro.
Great shot on the 6, by the way, from the Spaniard to recover from the position that she had, and great run out to trail the second set, to tie up the second set 3-2.
I was telling you about some of the couples that are playing in the mixed pairs. Albin Ocean and Jasmine, that's a great partnership, as is Francisco Sanchez Ruiz and Mighty Rapero. Mohamed Sufi is partnering up with Yvonne Hebler, Han Yu and Mario He. What a team that is. The great teams just keep on coming. Oliver Schnellnocky and Zhang Muan, I was just talking about her.
Yeah.
Mirko Fortunsky, Monica Zalbeck, that's another great matchup. Demetrius Lukatus and Sophia Mast, Jonas Salto Comino and Savannah Easton, Bjana Surich and Emil Andre Gangflot. Wow, looking forward to the doubles, guys. Remember, 40 grand first prize, 40,000 US dollars, 20 grand each. That's not a bad payday either.
Yeah, we also have this year a French girl, uh, Rachel Anfra. She's the European champion under 17, and she will be partnering with Carl Gnadeberg from Estonia. So I look forward to see her play because I know her quite good.
We'll have to get you on commentary for that one, but you can't be too biased, of course. Going airborne again, trying to finish off this match. Oh, good effort. She got close.
Yeah.
I think Sylvia might get closer though.
Yeah, good opportunity here, but she's on the wrong side of the 2, so she'll have to go up table for the 3, maybe 3 rails or 2. Yeah, a lot better. But then she will be a little bit flat on the 3. You really want to let the stroke out here to go to up table to the 4. Yeah, that's good. This is good. Still work to do.
You sounded in pain there, Benjamin. Are you okay?
Yeah. That's the passion, Mark. You know, the passion for pool.
Love it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Passion. Love the passion, mate. Love it. Bring it on, please. And this is a good chance here. He's looking very, very fluent at the moment, this young lady.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Mark, she's traded on the 5, and she has to go all the way down table where she's pointing here to see the 6 ball on the side, which is not easy to do. I think she would have liked to have slightly more angle.
Yeah, I wonder would she consider the bank shot off of this 5 ball. But no, she's played what you said. Now, has it gone too far? I think it has. Or hasn't it? I think she just called it, actually.
Yeah.
She's okay.
I think she's good.
Wow, this is a good comeback. As I said earlier, you're never out of these. This format comes back and bites you if you don't take your chances.
Oh, that's interesting, the way she played the 7 to the 8. Really, 3 rares, really catching the line of the 8. I think she would have liked to play the 8 on the side, but still okay.
Nine and 10 to make it hill. Oh, it's gone wrong. It's gone awkward.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, and that's why I prefer myself, when you have long shots like Dick, to let the stroke out and play the 10 ball on the right, on the left side pocket all the way. But she really tried to control the speed of the cue ball, and it's really tough to do. I mean, really, really tough.
Oh, a little nick there I thought might be saving up, but it hasn't. So this is a good chance for Diana Kodieva from Belgium to send Sylvia Lopez Fibla to the one lost side. And there it is. One in straight sets, 4-2, 4-2. Thank you so much for watching, guys, with more action coming for you very, very soon as the handshakes go around. Day 1 of 13. I hope you're going to last as long as we are, guys. We'll see you very, very soon. It will be Benjamin Balhassan and myself, Mark White, with you for the next one also. Take care. See you soon. Ta-da.
Yeah, beautiful shot there.
Oh, wow. Stop it, please.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Little Monster Women's International Open. We're live from the Gandia Hotel here in Valencia, Spain. Our next match is between Bjana Surich and Mighty Rapro. It's best of 3 sets, races to 4. It's winner breaks, 10 ball of course, it's call shot. I'm Mark White, and calling the shots with me in the booth is the brains of the booth, Benjamin Belhassan. Hello Benjamin.
Hello, Mark. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, the brain. You're also the brain, right? We are both passionate by this beautiful sport, and we are giving our heart out to try to provide you the best commentaries. So that's great, and we have a great matchup here.
Yeah, 2 top European ladies. Bjana, we know, maybe a little bit more than Mighty. Mighty's done a lot of travelling to a lot of the PBS events over the last couple of 3 years. Very, very quick player, very talented. Her nickname is Miyagi. Who remembers the Karate Kid? Well, I hope there'll be no karate chops going on, but I'm hoping that they'll get their chopsticks working, maybe. I'm in for a thrilling match here. What do you know about Bjana, Ben?
Yeah, she's been traveling also in the US, and she's consistently playing Euro Tour series for years now, and she improved a lot the last few years, and I think it's gonna be a great match. You'll see how composed she is and settled. So yeah, two experienced players of international tournaments. So as you can see, Maite is breaking straight from the side, as I mentioned earlier. So she's used to those PBS. Came up dry, and a lot of traffic in the center of the table, in the center line. So Bjana has to avoid this traffic, yeah, like that, in between the 4-7. Great shot there.
Yeah, more trouble ahead. Gonna look to find the gap between the 4 and the 9, is she? Or is she gonna come the other side, play it with, go between the rail and the 9 maybe. Let's see where she goes. Oh, she's come the other way.
Yeah, and again, the 4 ball is a little bit tricky in that position, because the 9 is blocking one line and the 7 ball is blocking the other line. So it's tough to get to the 4 ball there. Maybe in between the 5-7. Yeah. Oh. And remember, this is for both women their first round, so it's always difficult to start. straightforward in the arena with the shot clock, and not easy. Good shot there.
Yeah, played it nicely. Not sure she's got the full hook, but certainly a good safety. Left distance, not easy for the Spaniard. Slight swerve, I think she was looking at doing there. Massey around the 7. Controlled it pretty well. Bit unfortunate though to leave the 4 hanging over the side pocket, Benjamin.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, and she swerved a little bit to. She called the bank in the top right just in case, but now Bjana has an opportunity to win the first rack. This is really nice. Bump the 10 and stay on the 5. Now the thing is, the 8 ball is a little bit high, and also the 7 ball is only passing in the top right, so a little bit of work to do here. She would go probably for the 7 on the top right, unless she can draw in between the 7-9, but that's also workable. Touchy though. Yeah, I like that shot because you definitely find yourself on the right side of the 7 to pocket the 8 ball on the top right, so it's really a good choice there.
Yeah, would like to be as straight as possible on this 8 ball. Maybe just a slight angle. Cue ball going to the left to stay for the 9 over the side.
A touch of inside English, in this case what was left English, just a hair. Great shot there. You can see that she's used to those pressure match. She's really settled, slowing down the rhythm.
Very good technically. Very good technically. Stays nice and still. Delivers a cue through smooth and straight. Great pace around. Great way about her as well, the way she plays. Great temperament is the word I'm looking for. So nicely done from Bjana from Serbia. Puts her 1-0 ahead. Race to 4, remember. Best of 3 sets. Winner breaks, so Bjana will be breaking first. Be interesting to see how she breaks with her first break. Where she'll go from. It's always interesting to see, isn't it, Benjamin?
Yeah, definitely. And strong first rack. She played a solid safety shot on the 4 ball and forcing Maite to swerve a little bit, and then she ran the rack from there, so pretty strong. And as I mentioned, her technique is really good. She has really small preparation strokes before delivery. This is kind of unusual, but it's really precise in terms of tip position and also the timing. So really strong technically.
She's going for the Shane Van Boning break here. Look, it's roughly where he puts the cue ball, the looped finger bridge. Here we go.
This is a kind of a soft break, and it's gonna make some tasty racks if she keeps breaking like this.
Yeah, I don't think that was a great rack, to be honest. I think they didn't break very much at all there, maybe a couple of gaps. Never easy, of course, for the referees to get them really, really tight, all the balls, unless you're using a template or a tapped table. We're just using a straightforward rack.
Yeah, the Euro Tours definitely provide tapped tables. Obviously, they're going to tap the tables after the PBS is over. But yeah, you have the guarantee to always have perfect racks, which is in terms of time of the matches and also spread of the balls is a lot better. But I kind of like that old school style racking, I would say.
Yeah, I do as well. You get to see different racks. You get to see every kind of facet of the game, don't you? You see safeties, some kicking, some jumping, not just straightforward run-outs all the time. So it does make it for a more interesting match, I would say. Not want to watch just break and runs all the time.
Good attempt from Bjana here on the one ball, but pockets are tight, so stayed in the jaws, and Maite is starting to run, but still a long way to go. Long shot on the two ball first. Try to draw back from for the three ball in the same pocket, I believe, which is really tough. That's nice, nicely done, smooth.
Yeah, I think Mighty has made some changes to her game, technical wise, and I think she's a much better player for it. She's slowed down just a little bit. If she did have an Achilles heel, it was that she played a little bit too quick at times. This is for a quick win. Oh, and she's left it. Now then, will she draw onto this, do you think, to make the 10? What would you do in this situation, Ben?
Yeah, you can also, if she can like draw to the 3 and go short long and then play the 4-10 combination, looks easier, but I don't know if she can do it from there.
Didn't see what she called, so probably just trying to make the 3. And missed it. Oh, that's support. Oh, it just dropped somehow. Just had enough speed on it.
Yeah, that's also
not ideal.
With the new cloth, the ball slides a little bit. If you use the right speed, the pocket speed, the balls have the tendency to drop on this type of speed because of the cloth in the jaws. Oh, she wanted to play safe, try to create distance and send the 4 ball, the cue ball behind the 7 and the 4 ball up table. Still, she just left a tough shot.
Chance at the 10 again. Chance at the 10 though if she wants. Called the 4 in the top right though. Tough shot. Oh,
Good
beautifully
shot.
played. Needs another one though, Ben. May have to dig down on this to draw across for the 6 into the top right.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on those shots. Visualize the angle and deliver a good stroke, like going through the cue ball, not hitting it, but going through it. Good shot.
Beautifully done once again. Wow, she's come out all guns blazing here, hasn't she? Was once a runner-up in the European Team Championships. Also a semi-finalist in the mixed doubles, the Kamui mixed doubles as well, with Delgado, I believe it was. She's taken these very, very nicely. There's been some great shots in this run out. After that failed attempt at the 10-ball combo, she's going to run out and looking very, very good. Really is.
Yeah, definitely two great shots on the 4 and the 5.
Let's give you some scores from earlier on, guys. This is our second round, but this is round 1 for these young ladies. Linnea Holstrom beat Yvonne Ullmann-Hebler in straight sets. So did Joliane Sherman against Heidrid Goldberg. Tara Verhaeren going down 2-0 to Monika Zabek from Poland. As you may have seen on this table, Diana Kodzieva going through against the Spaniard Silvia Fiebler by 2-0. Xia Liu went through 2-1 in sets against Astrid Santos. Zhang Muan, no problem against Anna Mazhirina. So we're ready for Mighty to break off then. Has she got a mighty break? Nothing down, no damage done though. What do you see here, Ben? Push out. Where's she going to push out to?
Yeah. The thing is, you don't want to leave something too easy, and you don't want to leave something too tough. Otherwise, you would get it back. So this is always a tricky situation and interesting situations, the push outs. Obviously, here I think she left the shot. I mean, tough shot, but the thing is, with this kind of push outs, you will never get it back because you leave an open shot and you leave the possibility to get shape on the 2, because if she makes the 1, then she will have a long shot on the 2. So she's definitely going to take it and going to go for the shot.
I wondered if she might consider safety, but there's nothing. That word doesn't come into her vocabulary at the moment. She's potting everything she's going for. Tough shot now though here for the Spaniard.
Yeah, that was the purpose of the push out, meaning the 1 ball was a medium plus ball, but the 2 ball is really a tough shot. So that was a push out in 2 steps actually. But she did it great.
Shot.
Yeah.
Really terrific stuff early on here.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Monster
That was tough.
Women's Open.
Yeah, this is really the reason why the push outs are really something tricky, because actually the push out was not that bad, but the 1 ball and the 2 ball were open, so sometimes you push for safety, which is kind of more conservative play.
Does have a tendency to jump up a little bit early, Mighty Reparo. Something I actually pointed out to her at one stage after being at one of the matches that she was playing in, was there in person watching. Do like to study the technique, don't we, Benjamin, of these players?
Yeah, and you see, that's right, but sometimes the jump up appears through racks when you have pressure shots, and it disappears then when you have easy balls, and then it comes back. It's really something I think which is really related to momentum and pressure. And so if you have a tendency to jump up a little bit, then when it comes tough shots or at the end of the rack, and you might jump up a little bit more. So
Oh, what a miss. Didn't expect to miss that one. I'm sure she's got her partner and their little daughter with them. Travels quite a bit, and I'm sure she'll be there in her home country watching.
interesting situation here, where you can cut the 7 ball into the 10 and go up table. The thing is, you really want the cue ball to be frozen on the top rail if she elects to play that shot. Oh, okay, she's calling the bank, but I would myself probably try to play a more conservative shot here.
Oh, very
And
unlucky.
this is really
Played it as a
aggressive.
two-way. Played it two-way kind of though, didn't she, Benjamin? She may have cover
Yeah.
here, you know.
Yeah. But you know, I'm an old guy, so I'm more conservative than aggressive. But
Oh, she just made enough contact on it. Well, that was
Yeah.
unbelievable, that. Had a little smile to herself there. Held the hand up to Bjana just to say, I got lucky there, didn't I, Bjana?
this is a tough shot also. She made all the tough shots for the moment, and she continued from there.
Another tough one here. She's going to dig down and draw back for the 10. No point in just rolling the 9 in.
Yeah, this is really tough. Yeah, you
She's
really
just
want
going
at
all in
least to
here.
stand on the other side of the table.
Yeah,
She's going for
digging
the draw.
down.
Yeah, oh, that's really tough. This is also tough because you have to jack up a little bit to draw back and still be able to make the 9. And the 9, from the position that it's in, it's really facing the pocket, so actually the pocket is really small. Yeah, this is tough.
Needs a bit of luck. Well, got a little bit of luck, but she'll be going for this in the side pocket. Can just draw to the top rail.
You can also hide the cue ball behind the 10, which I like, because you can control the 9 ball. Because the 9 ball on the side is really thin, unless she kills the cue ball really nice. Yeah, that was the problem. You see, she killed it good, but she didn't get position on the 10. So I think the safety shot was a good option also. I like the
Yeah,
way she
avoided
played that.
Avoided all the pockets, didn't she? Played it very
Yeah,
assertively,
exactly.
just to take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, we had a pretty aggressive shots from both women. The bank shot, the long bank shot on the 7 ball was really aggressive. And in terms of percentage, she really had a much easier safety shot if she have sent the 7 ball into the 10. But
Well, when Ming Ling has set up and 2-2 against Sarah Iannini. Linnea Armstrong, who we saw, Holstrom, who we saw earlier on table number 2. She doesn't get any easier for her. She's up against Wei Tu Chen next. That's a tough one. Bjana going from the same spot. Well, again, they don't break.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's using, it looks like she's using a cut break, like cut break with inside. So I don't know if it's on purpose, but yeah, there is quite a little lack of power also.
Just a fraction harder, and this rack would have been wide open then. She can send the 2-ball away and maybe nudge into the 9-10-6, open them up a little bit. Leave the cue ball behind the stack in the middle. A little bit tentative there on that shot.
Yeah, the purpose here was to avoid the 8, try to go behind the 8, which was really close, but still she left an opportunity. Tough long shot on the 2. Good shot. This is important in this type of situation where you have clusters like this to try to glue the ball. But if the cue ball would have gone closer to the 5, then Sarah couldn't have gone easy 1 rail to the 3, you know, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, there you
Because
see, easy return, wasn't it? Easy out, easy to hook her back.
That's it. And I think Maite could have done just a little bit better on the cue ball, and she would have taken advantage of this rack. And instead of that, you leave your opponent an easy shot, an easy kick to put you in a tough situation. So this is small details like this that can, you know, change the entire rack.
Yeah, I think it's twice she's just been a little bit tentative, a little bit soft on the shot. Yeah, and that's not going to work. Now, a chance, but it's a little bit of a messy table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going for the 3 fouls.
Yeah, because she's already on 1.
That's no good though, I don't think.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but I think she has the 1 rail. She can go to the long rail.
Yeah, has to be
The
careful
short
she
rail,
doesn't
excuse me.
scratch on this.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty big. The 1 ball is pretty big, but the 3 ball is pretty big. But as you mentioned, the scratch is really dangerous. Was really part of the risk here, and so now she's on 2 fouls.
And a chance to really get in behind that 6 ball now, or send the 3 away and get behind the 5 options.
Yeah, the thing that would be great is really to go into the 10 gluing the cue ball in between the rail and the 6 if possible. That would be tricky for
Yeah, I like that.
Maiter.
Referee warning. She's on 2 fouls. I'm not sure she's got this hook, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
she
is
has.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting my balls mixed up there.
Yeah, because the 3 ball is a small ball coming from the short rail, and yeah, you see that it's really tough to hit from there. So good job from Bjana. She took advantage
Yeah,
of
really
the messy rack.
turned the screw. She was the one who had to break the messy rack, but ended up winning it, so no harm done. Han Yu in action. She's already 2-0 up on the 2023 Junior World Champion, Jing Yu Hong. I think you were there for that one, weren't you, Benjamin, in Austria? I seem to remember. Was it in Austria? No, it wasn't, was it? It was in Puerto Rico the year before.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. It was the World Women's 10 ball, wasn't it? And the men's 8 ball in Austria in 2023. That's much better spread now. Makes the 10 on the break. It won't count. They've taken out the golden break rule at the very start of the Pro Billiard Series. That would have counted. But we started to get a few of them, so they took that rule out. Pretty sharpish the following season.
Yeah, that's normal, because in the rack, when you have hand racking, and then you often have small gaps in between balls, and then you have opportunity to make the 10 ball, and so that's not good for the game. So I think it's a good thing that they remove that rule.
Yeah, I think Predator have been pretty good over the years, listening to the players and excuse me, taking on, you know, what the pros were saying, and they did make adjustments. They introduced the 5th set as well. Instead of best of 3, it went to best of 5 during the knockout stage, which I also think is a great idea. Before it was best of 3 all the way to the final in the early days.
Yeah, but I think it's still the case now. I think they came back to best of 3 sets when you shake the rules, even after the double elimination. I
Really?
think. Yeah, I think, because there were like matches, like maybe 4 hour and a half, 5 hours matches, and I think they wanted to remove those matches from the schedule. So I think it's best of 3 sets all the way through.
Well, you heard it here, guys, straight from Benjamin Balhassan. They've changed the rule.
Yeah,
Always
actually,
innovating.
I read the protocol of the Open, or maybe it's only for the Opens, like the Women Open and the Men's Open.
I'll get my reading glasses out after this match. I'll have a look as well. So Mighty off again. 3 ball to the bottom left as we look.
Tough shot,
Just a
as I
stun
mentioned.
for the
Yeah.
4. if you've just joined us, guys, this is Benjamin Belhassan from France, and I'm Mark White from the UK. We are hopefully keeping you entertained. We're remote, we're not in the same room, we're not even in the same country. We're on a completely different continent. I'm in Asia, in Thailand. Benjamin is much closer to the action though. He'll actually be there next week sometime, playing in the Euro Tour. That will follow the men's and women's Opens, of course the mixed pairs, and the Junior World Championships. I think it's from the 4th of December, the Euro Tour.
So yeah, the Women's Open is actually, as I mentioned, all stages best of 3 sets. And also the Men's Open and the mixed doubles, so all the Opens are best of 3 sets.
Thank you for that, Benjamin.
Good shot there, good safety shot from Bjana here, because Maite played a couple of great shots, great long tough shots, but made a couple of mistakes with the cue ball and the positioning. So that's why Bjana is leading in that set, and she now has the opportunity to close the set actually. But I feel that the score does not reflect the level of play, because Maite has been playing good and making some great shots there, but that's how it is sometimes.
In this short format, every ball is so valuable. Held that up nicely with some drag. Yeah, Mighty will be sitting there wondering what's happened, I think, because even if the score was reversed, you wouldn't say it was out of place, would you? If it was 3-1 to Mighty Ribeiro at the moment, you could say that would be a fair score.
Yeah, exactly.
Still work to do here, though. Still work to do here.
Yeah.
Is she going 3 rounds around here, Benjamin? I think so.
Yeah, she has a lot of angle, and yeah, the center of the table should be okay. But the thing is, with slidey tables like this, yeah, I like the way she played it, because when you play soft like this, you open up the angles, and then you see she catch the line of the 9 from the 3rd rail pretty thick. So I like the way she played it. Choosing to have a longer shot, but easier shot, I would say. She really stood really solid technique, as you saw on that 9 ball. I really love the pace of the cue in the last backswing and foreswing, like a bowstring. Click. This is really great, really solid.
Wouldn't surprise me if Mighty took a break, and that's exactly what she's going to do. Benjamin, I'll get it out in a minute. I'm going to go and put my proper teeth in when they go for a break. Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White, will see you back here very, very soon. Well, welcome back to this beautiful arena, the Little Monster Women's International Open, coming to you live from Gandia Palace Hotel in Valencia. Bjana Surich winning the opening set 4-1 against mighty Rapro from Spain. Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White, are with you in the booth. Bjana sticking with the same position for the break.
Yeah, just a little bit more square hit with no English. Did the job. Better spread. And opening shot on the 1. I don't know if she can go into the 2 and still making the 1, or if she's gonna play safe. Something more conservative. Yeah, that's what she tried to. She tried to open up the 2-5, hiding the cue ball for Maite not to be able to reach the 1, but she actually left a good opportunity to Maite to start the set.
Yeah, we have a couple of Americans in action as well. Young ladies, Sophia Mast is leading by a set to 0 and 2-0 in the second set against Diuvar. Savannah Easton is a set up, but she's 3-1 down against Swiss Shirin Valeri. Now, I was talking about Zhang Muan earlier on, saying what a great player she is, and she's up against Kelly Fisher in the next round of matches at 3 p.m. local time, and it wouldn't surprise me if that one will be on the TV table, one of them at least. Kelly Fisher against Zhang Muan, and it was Muan who knocked Kelly out of the last tournament in Bali, I believe it was.
Solid hit,
Good
yeah,
shot
solid
there.
kick. Yeah. Not much to do here for Maite. Shaving the 2 ball on the left side and try to go short and long in between the 7-10. Could be ideal. Kind of snooker defense. Yeah, like that. Oh, she made it. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, caught the point of the side pocket, which
This is
I don't
pretty
know whether it helped her
unlucky.
out or hindered her, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, if she didn't hit that point, she would have shaved on the 3 on the side pocket. So that was a great shot, actually.
Oh, she's made a misjudgment there. I think she was trying to sneak in behind the 6, but that was very, very awkward shot. Bjana's safety's been pretty good up to now. Already won 1 rack on 3 fouls. The old side to side there. Benjamin has got her, I think. Or maybe it hasn't. No, there's half a ball sticking out here, I think.
Yeah. It's always tricky when you have blockers, many blockers. You really want to have a precise goal for the cue ball and the object ball. This is a good shot.
Yeah, my snooker coach used to say to me, if you're playing a shot behind several balls, play it behind a particular ball. Because if you go for somewhere near or somewhere in that area, that's where it normally ends up, somewhere in that area, but not where you wanted it.
So yeah, this is a type of situation where if you can go one rail and touch the right side of the three, you can split the balls. Oh, that's too hard. You can split the balls and still use the blockers in between. So that's the type of shot I was talking about earlier, where you can actually be in a tough position and reverse the rack to your advantage. But obviously this is tough to do, to choose a particular speed and hit a particular side of the ball, kicking. Came up a little short with that follow shot, leaving a cut shot on the 5, which I don't know if she can kill the cue ball enough to reach the 6. Yeah, should be okay.
Very important
shot,
that Mighty can get off to a good start here. Needs to get off to a good start in this second set. Doesn't want to fall 1 or 2 racks behind.
Yeah, and this is the type of situation where you really want to avoid the 7. So the tip position here is really precise, because you need to go on the rail without touching the ball and without scratching on the side. So this is kind of a drill you can practice to go zigzag to the center of the table. And here it's definitely a little bit underneath the center with a touch of left. Oh, she chose the other way around, and she got a little bit of a roll here, but still okay.
Just to watch the speed here. Taking it into the side pocket. Doesn't want to finish short. Let's come back down the better side. She's overrun it slightly though. See a little bit of body English she put into it, trying to stop the cue ball. This has turned into a tricky little shot, hasn't it, Benjamin?
Yeah, this is where myself, when you play 10 ball and call shots, I would definitely think about gluing the cue ball behind the 10 and sending the 9 ball in the center of the table.
Yeah, I think she might have wished she'd have done that now as well. She's got a difficult 10 ball here.
Yeah, but she made a great shot on the 9. Actually, it was really a thin cut. It's aggressive, but it's brave.
Oh, I think she got a skid there. Looked very much like a skid to me, that did. I wonder if we can see that again. It seemed to straighten up. That 10 ball seemed to just go in a straight line. I don't think she'd have misjudged it by that much. They are the types of shots where you do get a skid, or a kick as we call it in snooker. Oh, and what a gift it was for Bjana. Still took some potting, but she made it, and Mighty will be, well, mighty disappointed after that. Worked so hard, and a little bit the same as the first set, isn't it, Benjamin, where she was making all the running in the racks and then going...
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. But the thing is, I was mentioning that the game is 10 ball and it's called shots. And so the situation that she was in on the 9 and 10, maybe in a 9 ball game I would have gone for the offensive shot, but in a 10 ball game, as you have to call the kick, I would probably have glued the cue ball behind the 10 and leaving the 9 ball in the center of the table.
Yeah, shot selection can be a personal thing sometimes, but sometimes it can be the right shot to play also. It maybe just didn't come into her mind. She's very aggressive, isn't she? Sit them beautifully. Best break of the match so far. A little bit unfortunate. 2 balls down there, Benjamin.
Yeah,
Oh, she has
she
got
has
a
a
look at
shot
the
on the
3. She does have a
Yeah.
shot on the 3, yes.
The thing is, if she can see the left side of the 3, oh, she's looking at it on the side, but if she could have seen the left side of the 3 to pocket it on the corner, then she would have had a good shape on the 4. But now she has to go up table, and the 4 ball is really not obvious. Yeah.
Some of the attention going to the 4 ball, forgetting to put the 3 rather. But she's been a little bit fortunate. She caught that 4 ball full in the face. So it's left very, very awkward queuing here for the Spaniard.
Oh yeah,
It's
this is really
nasty.
tough.
The 10 ball as well is in the way, isn't it? That's just where she wants to put her hand. She's fouled already. Oh, that's bad luck. That's the kind of thing that can just get under your skin a little bit.
Yeah, mentally this game is really crazy, because you really need to be focused and strong and in the present always, not letting things or facts interfere with your task. But this is really tough to do.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest. It would drive me crazy. It has done in the past. I'm quite happy to be sat here, never missing a ball from here, Benjamin.
Little work to do here to take a 2-game lead for Bjana. This is where you have some kind of roadmap, the first 3 balls, and then you have the 6 to the 7, but you also have the 8 to the 9. The 8 to the 9, which is pretty tricky. So see what she's gonna choose angle wise. You have options, but she's really good on the 7, so she can decide which angle she wants on the 8.
I like where the cue ball is now.
Yeah, and actually this is a little bit funny, because she found herself straight in on the 8, and if she draws back, then she might draw back towards the 9, which you don't want to. So yeah, she would have like a little bit more angle. Then yeah, this is good.
What a shot.
And you have, yeah,
What a shot.
but the thing is, she had to go closer to the 9 than she would have liked, but she did it perfectly, so that's great.
Stroked it in, that 8 ball. The pace was perfection. So this to double her lead in the second set to 2-0.
I really like the snooker stance she has and the technique of the last stroke. Really solid.
Good to see Mighty out of her seat. The great sports person that she is. Great sportswomanship there. 4-1 down and 2-0 down. someone going very well. Sophia Mast is on the hill in her match. She's a set up and 3-1 up against Duvar. Savannah Easton 3-3 now against Shirin Valery. But Savannah won the first set there. Actually, Savannah Easton is over on table number 2. If you want to check that one out, guys, that's available on our second stream table with commentary from Tim de Ruyter. And a new addition, Gethin Davis from Wales, if you didn't guess. There's the 4-railer.
So the soft break is working great this time for Bjana, making the 4-railer and then having a fairly easy combo to start the rack. From there it's hard to say if the 2-ball passes the 6, but she has options.
I'm just asking her to nominate.
It's tough to judge, it's close. So maybe the 2-ball doesn't pass the 6. In this case, she'll have to play the 2-6 combination.
Or what about a 2-10 combination and win the rack?
Yeah, but you have the 3 and 9 blocking the path, but still. Oh, she wanted to go into the 2 to clear things up, but
another player who doesn't mind using the rest, or the bridge, I should say, rather. I'd like to see that elbow up, though. I want to see that parallel to the bed of the table, Benjamin.
yeah. I saw a very interesting video of Sean Murphy with how to use properly the bridge. It was very interesting about the elbow, about the stroke.
Yeah,
it's really interesting.
He's probably the best rest player in the world.
Yeah, he didn't forget to mention this.
No, I'm sure. Oh, well, it's all going wrong now. It's gone pear-shaped for Rapro.
She hit it really firm, that 2 rails. If you want to create distance between the balls, you really want to choose and control the speed of the kick. But as I mentioned, it's tough because when you start making mistakes and you start trailing, then more often you are lacking of clarity, and your mind is not into the game enough anymore. So it's really tough.
Finished a little bit short on this, but shouldn't be a problem. Well, not even playing it. Keeping the thumb screws on. Hasn't quite got the hook, but trying to keep the pressure on Mighty, who's already under a lot of pressure. Set down and 2 racks down in the second set. She doesn't want to go 3 down.
Yeah, but the situation is like the 3-ball is a tough shot, and I don't think the 5-ball passing the 6, and she has the angle to go to that way, so she has to find something. Yeah, I don't think it passes the 6.
tell you the next match is up at 3 p.m. local time. On this table we will have Pia Filler against Shasha Liu, and on table number 2 Kelly Fisher takes on Zhang Muan. So some great pool to come for you still today.
This is very conservative, and I like that.
That's a Bel Hassan shot if ever I saw one.
Because it maintains your opponent into a situation where she doesn't have opportunity to get into some kind of a rhythm, still making mistakes, and this is a good way to keep the lead in the match.
He just nudged that green 6, making it maybe just a little bit tougher to get position on from, even with ball in hand.
Yeah, you have to come from the long rail. If you come from the long rail, then you leave yourself a cut, but the good angle to go to the 8. So, oh yeah, she decides to go all the way down. Good shot. I would have myself taken maybe a longer shot on the 6, but she did it great. It's short. That was tough to do. I'm a little bit surprised she didn't go short and short, like back and forth up table to get straighter on the 8. She had the angle to do so.
Another safety here, I think. Not going to take any risks here. Down behind the 10.
I actually like the distance she created. Yeah, but that the choice is good, because you're really gonna create distance, and you're really gonna put the 8 ball into a position where it's kind of a containing. And now Maite is facing with a tough position, because she doesn't have anything to do obvious except another containing, which she did it great. She really hit it really good, because from this position it's tough to do better than this.
Yeah, be looking to put the 8 ball in the middle of this bottom rail, right where that predator cat is. Oh, she's played that super well. That's brilliant, isn't it? Didn't expect her to try and get the 8 ball so close to the cluster of the 9 and the 10, but she's played it to perfection. She's got Mighty under a lot of pressure now. But good return. Very good shot.
So this is those type of situation where you really need to think. If I don't know if she can. I mean, going on the high side of the 8, using the long rail, and just sending slowly the 8 ball to the first diamond on the short rail, and leaving the 10 and the 9 in between. She chose the other way around, kicking and sticking, but she won't have the snooker. Sometimes you don't create distance, but you create a blocker, which is actually more efficient. It depends, really depends on the position.
There's so much pressure on this ball though. Not easy to get back round for the 9 either. It's whether she tries to overcut it and leave the 8 ball in the middle of the top cushion and bring the cue ball back down behind the 9-10. It's possible. Well, she's
Wow.
gone all in, and what a shot that is. Oh, mighty Rapro with a mighty shot.
Yeah, definitely.
From the position
How
where the
could she
cue
hit
ball
that ball?
was.
Yeah.
Oh, don't ruin it by overstretching now, though. Oh, she's okay. She's saved one hill match, rack, I should say. So well done, mighty Rapro. Showed a lot of courage there. Great 8. A really great 8. She's still in this one, Benjamin.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really on the other hand, it's really good for the brain when you are trailing like this, because it's a big difference trailing 3-0 and being 2-1, and you make a great shot, a great 8 ball, like just like she did. So that gives you energy, that it's pumping you up to get back into the match. So it's good for her. But that was really a great shot.
Right back in this second set, she's really given them a big old bash, hasn't she? Disappointed not to have made a ball, raising the eyebrows as if to say, yep, I've done some damage here. And everything's in the open,
Yep.
Benjamin.
Yeah, I think that's why when she saw the layout, she was pretty disappointed, because the 1-2-3 is 1-2-3-4 is really there, like a gimme. Then she will have to work from the 4-5-6. But really, the start was really easy. Now she wants to pay attention by having not too much of an angle of the 4, to be able to play the 4 on the side with like kind of inside English a little bit to go to the center of the table for the 5. She could even go into the 6 to make the 6 easier. That could be an option.
He doesn't want to stick near the rail, needs to play with a little bit of pace.
Yeah. Yeah, she made it a little bit easier, really. Just a hair. But,
Gone a bit
you know,
straight
we don't...
here, though.
Yeah. That was one of the risks, but maybe she can draw the 5 to play the 6 on the short side. Really depends on the angle she has. Yeah, like that. This is great. I like it.
Very, very bright, colourful arena, just like the Spanish flag. Very, very colourful. Do you know, if I could choose my nationality, Benjamin, I would choose to be Spanish.
Oh, really? Why that?
I've always loved Spain, and I love the language, and so much of the world speaks Spanish. It's just such a great language to have as well. But the country itself, the climate all year round, and the people seem to be fantastic.
Yeah,
I suppose I would be
that's
called.
true.
I suppose I'd be called Marco, wouldn't I, if I was Spanish?
Yeah. Myself, I like, because I live really near the border of Italy, I like Italy. I like the language and the culture and the food, and I think really Italy is a great country. but
I wonder what
maybe
everyone
because I
else...
know it.
What would everyone else choose, I wonder, those watching on YouTube? If you weren't from where you are, what country would you like to be from? Oh, overdone it slightly. May have it to the side. Well, it's a tricky, missable one. We've seen these miss before. They're not very
Yeah.
big, these side pockets. We've seen so many balls miss to the side.
Yeah,
Tendency
especially
is to
because the
overcut
side
them.
pockets are. Yeah, and the side pockets are really tight on those tables, on those new Predator Arc tables.
Oh, right in the centre. Right in the centre. Yeah, and you should know, Benjamin, you've played on these tables, the new Predator Arc, and I've heard nothing but good things about them. How did you find it when you played on the new Arc
Yeah,
in the Euro Tour?
it's it's really great. I think it's the perfect mix because the pockets are tight, the side pockets are really tight, but the playability is really great. It's a great mix. It's not too tight, but makes the game difficult, and yeah, really a great tables by Predator this time. I wait in the pool room where I played in my club in Nice. We are going to have two Predator Arc tables, like in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I can't wait.
Very nice indeed. They're also my favourite biscuits as well, Nice. The ones with the sugar all over them. Beautiful. I wonder if you have biscuits you like called London, do you? So breaking then for the set and the match.
Yeah.
Savannah Easton has beaten Shirin Valeri in straight sets. Sophia Mast still on the hill and a set up.
Nothing easy for Maite here. And yeah, good shot, trying to create distance and open up a little bit the rack, which is done like perfectly. It's tough to cue above the 3 to jump that ball, but she would be okay.
Which is a little bit wobbly. Oh, and she's had a big result there. Look at this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that making the 1 was without any purpose because the position of the 2, and it was better to cut it and separate the balls. That's what she did actually, and she had great result. Nice
shot.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been very dangerous, couldn't it? 4-3 fouls. Had she have missed that one ball, Bjana could have had her in lots of trouble again. As it turns out, it was a good solid hit there from the Spaniard. Oh, this is aggressive. Is this a just in case call, or is it all in? Wow, it was all in, and what a great shot that is. Okay,
Yeah.
It was quite close to the 5, but still had to cue it well. This isn't so easy though, is it, Ben?
Wow, this is really tough because you don't have anything or anywhere to hide to play a safety shot. This is, yeah, that's the only thing you can do, and this is really tough. Try to align the 3 balls on the long rail, but that was really touchy. And now Mighty has a shot, but it's not a gimme because she has the wrong angle and she has to force the 1 ball going 2 rails. This is really not easy. I'm a little bit surprised she didn't take her Q extension to hit this like with power. You see,
me too.
because power is missing.
She took the time extension, but didn't take the Q extension.
Yeah.
Perhaps she's getting her extensions mixed up. Still okay, back and forth.
Yeah, but I think with the extension, with the Q extension, she would have gone a little bit further because of the weight.
Oh, this is short. Is it? Or has it got there? I think it might just have got there. Yes, yeah, she has.
I think she's perfect, but still, she wants an angle on the 5, on the 4 to go on the other side to pocket the 4 and the 6 on the same pocket in the bottom right. So yeah, she has the angle. That's perfect.
Purple 4,
and then
green 6 into the bottom right.
Yeah.
And then
she
what,
wants
Ben?
to be yeah, that was the danger. I wanted to say that she wanted to be higher on the 6 so that she can easily go to the center of the table for the 7. But now she's straight on the 6, so she might have to manufacture something to shoot the 7 up table. Maybe. Or maybe she can follow 2 rails, I don't know. Yeah, but this is tough. Yeah, this is tricky, and that's why she's in trouble, because that was not easy. She didn't have the right angle.
Well, you could say, from a positive point of view, it's a big pocket and she can move that 9 ball to somewhere better. Oh, she didn't hit the 9 though.
Great shot there. And she's still flat on the 8. And it's going to be tough to go up table to reach the 9 on the side. She really has to force something there, because she's really straight. Yeah, this is really tough. I would consider to go rail first here, but it's on slidey tables it's really tough also. Yeah.
Well, she's done well. She's done very well. Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, but imagine that if you come just shorter from 1 ball, then you're in trouble. So you really want to be frozen on the long rail to get this side of the 9, and she did it to perfection. So it's not over till it's over.
Yeah. Her nickname is Miyagi. He taught a great karate kid how to fight, and maybe that's why she's got this nickname, because she really does know how to fight. She's not giving up. That was a really, really good run out there from the youngster. Remember, guys, on this table, straight after 3 p.m. local time, 9 p.m. for me, Pia Filler against Shasha Liu on table 1, and on table 2, Kelly Fisher will be up against Zhang Muan of China. So still great pool to come for you guys later today. Han Yu has taken the opening set, but he's 2-0 down to Xing Yu Hong in the second set. Back to this one. Mighty, fighty, mighty. Oh, that's tough luck. Can't buy a good roll at the moment. Oh, and a 10 ball for the match look. And with ball in hand, it makes it so much easier. You can just put it to a straight where you've got to play a straight shot.
Yeah, and it's also because of the 6-8, because the rack is a little bit tricky.
Oh, she's missed it, and she's left a carom. She's left a carom on for Mighty Rapro to go 3-3. Well, really shouldn't have missed that. Okay, they're never ever gimmies, but with ball in hand, you don't expect to miss it. Oh, and Mighty's missed it as well. Now then, can she draw down the cushion?
Yeah.
Can she
I
draw
think
off
she
this
can.
one down the rail and play the carom? She's got to, hasn't she? Even you would play this, I think, Benjamin. Conservative Benjamin would play this shot, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's not easy, but definitely, yeah, you need to take care about the speed here. Yeah, great, good shot.
Yeah, that's it. And it's all over. Bjana Surich has beaten Mighty Rapro in straight sets 4-1, 4-2. Shaking her head. She can't believe she got a second bite at the cherry of that combo, but she did. So don't forget, guys, we're back later on with Shasha Liu against Pia Filler, Kelly Fisher against Zhang Muan. From myself, Benjamin Belhassan, and Mark White. We'll see you for the next one. Take care, guys. Ta-da for now.